as time goes on, my settings will return to normal. So
okay, got you.
Yeah, and returning to normal, returning to these things. I just returned to going live.
You return to going live? Holy shit! No way.
Yeah, and
Wait,
when that happens, what do we gotta do?
what happens? Tell me.
We gotta roll that intro, baby.
Good morning.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Check it out now. Third strike, yo.
Welcome back to video games. I'm your host, Tim Rogers. I'm kidding. I'm not Tim Rogers. I'm Adam.
You're not? Who the fuck have I been doing the podcast with this entire time?
You've been doing the podcast with the imposter. Sussy imposter. Reddit Golden 100 Chungus.
Along with Joe, also known as me. What's up, everyone?
Yeah, it's been a fucking chill ass fucking week for some of us, and then a fucking horrible week for others, which we will get to. We've got a lot to discuss, but first things first, I want to ask, how was your week?
You know, I am on the prior half of those people. My week was pretty alright. It was pretty chill. Didn't have much going on. Just trying to indulge in some of my hobbies again. So I was really into drawing like a few years ago, and then I stopped, and then I'm picking it up again. So maybe post some over on twitter.com/kazanerdy KAZANERDI. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I've been getting back into that. I've been playing some video games. I think you might have heard of this small game called Shin Megami Tensei V. That came out this week.
Shin Megami Tensei V, the game God does not want me to fucking play, you piece of shit.
What, has your copy still not come in yet?
No, my copy's here and I have it, but I have to fucking wake up early tomorrow. Which means that after that, I gotta do some shit, then I gotta go right to work, and it's like, fuck! I wanna play it!
Unfortunate. I mean, you got Sunday.
Sunday's my only day off. So.
Damn. That's not good.
Shit. Fuck the world.
Then don't worry. We'll get to that later, though.
We'll get to that.
I'm continuing my playthrough of RE4 VR. It's a lot of fun. I think that if this was my first time like experiencing RE4 ever, like if it's my never played any other Resident Evil, I feel like my standards would have shifted because oh my god, it's so fun, it's so cool, I love it a lot. But yeah, I mean that's been my week, pretty chill, just getting back into some stuff. But how about you, Adam? How have things been?
Shit. My week's been somewhere in the middle. There's been some really good shit in it, and there's been some really fucking bad shit in it. Let me tell you. All right. So on the good end, all right. This week, I only was able to start playing the GTA remasters yesterday because that's when they came out. So I had fucking Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to do whatever the fuck. So I was bored, and I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go play WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2006.
Nice.
I've been having some, it's like the best wrestling game ever made. All right, I've been having some fun with that, having some fun in the creative character mode, which is like the only thing I do in like any like fucking video game that I have the chance to do that is go through the character creator. Made a full stable of video game wrestlers. We got fucking Wolf and Jeffrey from Virtua Fighter. We got Mike Hager from Final Fight. We got Max Thunder from Streets of Rage, and we got, of course, the OG grappler Zangief. So I was having some fun with that. And I was having so much fun while I was doing that. But you know what I wasn't having fun doing? I wasn't having fun finishing Carole and Tuesday. Fuck that show. Fuck that show, man.
So now all of a sudden it's fuck that show.
Personal reasons.
Like, oh,
For personal
can't be
reasons.
that
For
bad."
personal reasons. For personal reasons. Fuck that show. For personal reasons.
Didn't you say, "Oh yeah, a lot of people seem to not like this anime"?
No.
That
They
bad.
dislike it for other reasons. I got my own personal reasons, man. Fuck
Got
this show.
beef?
If it ain't Yuri, we ain't watching it, nigga. And that show is not Yuri, bro. They did not fall in love at the end of the show.
They didn't.
No,
Wow.
they did not. Right to the
That's a
trash can.
surprise.
Right to the trash can. Fuck that show, man. Quit injecting straight romances into my gay women show. Fuck you, man. They had 2 of them shits in the second half. 2 of them.
And now, with the addition of 2, count 'em, 2 marshmallows.
I hate it. I was like,
Not
no.
okay.
That shit was pissing me off, man. I was like, when are the women gonna fall in love, man? That's what I'm here for. And it never
No
happened.
women fell in love like at all.
Nah, not the 2 that I cared about.
Oh, okay.
Not the 2 that I was invested in. Nah, they're straight as Hall and Oates. All right. Fuck, that shit was irritating.
That's sad. I'm so sorry for you. So sorry.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh man. And other than the topic that we're going to discuss after Shin Megami Tensei V, I haven't been playing too much this week. So if you want to find out about that, or if you want to go find out about anything else that I've been doing this week, last week, next week, maybe even, you can go follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever app you're on, at YVNGDENDE, Young Dende. That is YVNGDENDE, Young Dende. So, you've been playing Shin Megami Tensei V for the past 24 hours or so.
Give or take, yeah.
What's it like?
Welcome to the cum zone. Only cum inside anime girls.
Well, man, like I had to make that noise because my human brain cannot comprehend how good Shin Megami Tensei V is.
For real.
I can't put it into words. So I'm just gonna like preface this with this statement, right? So you know how not too long ago on the podcast we were discussing, oh yeah, SMT5 is probably gonna be a little bit easier than the typical SMT experience. I can guarantee you that is fucking bullshit. That they did not care. They're like, oh, a new Shin Megami Tensei game? Shit, okay, let's go all in. It's like they actually acknowledged that it's a Shin Megami Tensei game, and they didn't try to. I don't want to say dumb it down because that sounds a little bit harsh, but they didn't make it as accessible as like everyone thought that it was gonna be. I'm telling you this now. I think I have died more in my. I think I have 10 hours now in the game. I have died more in this 10 hours of SMT5 than I ever did in Nocturne.
Holy shit.
No lie. I also don't understand why people say that SMT3 is the hardest SMT when for me, I feel like it's 4. But, that could change with 5. But anyways, this is a full... This is an SMT game. Like I was not expecting that. Like, obviously, yes, it's a Shin Megami, it's a mainline Shin Megami Tensei game. But I was expecting Atlas to do something with it, to like not make it SMT anymore, right? Like
Yeah,
I'm sounding like a total
diapers.
purist. Yes, like I'm sounding like a total purist right now. But I promise that's not the case. It's just like I wanted SMT, right?
Yeah.
And I got it. So without going into any like story beats or anything, just entirely gameplay. The one thing I noticed immediately, because it throws you into battle almost like 5 minutes into the game,
Damn.
which is like pretty cool. I like that. The first thing I noticed is the music. Oh my god, the music. Holy shit. I don't know like what they fed those producers. I don't know who was giving those producers head. But bro, it feels like Atlas came to them because I think there were two composers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there were two composers for this. I feel like Atlas just went up to both of them and said, "Hey, make the best shit that anyone has ever heard in a video game, like ever." And then SMT5. They put it in SMT5. There you go. It's the music. It's so fitting for every environment. It makes sense because there are. I don't know if this is considered a spoiler or not, because I don't know how much of the SMT5 like public gameplay, like trailers and everything that you watch. I didn't watch any. I watched.
Yeah, neither did I.
I think the first one. So I don't know if you know, but side quests are in the game. So
Cool.
yeah. So we have side quests, and some side quest bosses have different music compared to open world bosses, which have different music than main quest. So it's pretty fucking cool how they were able to do that. Also, in between battle, like when you're just running around in the open world and like an enemy, you engage an enemy, the music doesn't change immediately. It plays like this ambient music, like this ambient guitar, until you actually take the initiative and start fighting. So this doesn't count like if you skip the move or pass the move, or if you use an item that doesn't do any damage. Like it just stays. And then when you actually get into battle, it plays the battle music. And I find that so fucking cool.
That's
it
fucking
makes
awesome.
It makes grinding a lot more fun because I will admit I have maybe kind of over leveled, although I didn't mean to. I thought that I was on level, but I was actually like 3 or 4 for the first boss, anyways. 3 or 4 levels over, so it's not a big deal, but it made grinding tolerable because it's so cool hearing the music kick in as soon as the pro takes their move. Like it's so fucking cool. It's so much fun. And now that we're actually speaking of the combat, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say each, but there are some demons along with the pro tag that have special moves. They're called unique moves, and they have like their own animation and everything, and it looks super cool. There's I think how it works is that it only spawns on the spawns. It only works with the one demon. Like if you try to transfer it over to another demon, like if you fuse, it won't work. It only works on that demon, which you know what, I find that pretty cool. It gives each demon like their own personality. I like that a lot, actually. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I don't know if you have seen, but like there's a little touch where if you say use a fire attack on an enemy and that fire attack kills them, it actually like makes them melt away. Same with ice.
Jesus.
They turn into ice and they shatter. Like it's pretty cool. Like they went
awesome.
all out. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Like again, I was expecting this to not be like as good as it is, but it surpassed my expectations within the first 2 hours. So there's that. There's also before I actually get to that, this game, if you haven't played Nocturne, I would 1000% recommend playing through Nocturne first, because although this isn't a sequel to Nocturne, there are so many things in it that show up in SMT5 to where it kind of is a sequel, but not really, because it doesn't have any of like the same characters, like completely different plot, different timeline, or not timeline, but time period.
Yeah.
So it's not a continuation, but there are a lot of spaces and a lot of music. Not a lot, but there are some select tracks in the game that call back to SMT3. So if you played it, you're gonna be like, oh, I see what they did there. That's really fucking cool.
Oh
That's
fuck, we
awesome.
totally called that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah,
did.
fuck you, Alice. We figured you
Yeah.
out, motherfucker. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the game it just looks so much more like Nocturne than it does like any other SMT. Because it for sure is not SMT4. That's obviously that's no. Um, but now that I mentioned Nocturne, there's actually a mechanic in the game called Magatsuhi.
Yeah, the
Which
Magatsuhi gauge. We talked about that last episode, didn't we?
did we? I don't recall then. Yeah, that's in the game. It's kind of a win button, but it isn't because you have to be methodical. But if you actually use it right, it kind of is a win button. So I mean, it's pretty cool. I think for me, mainly, I only use it in boss fights or whenever I'm just mindlessly grinding and I want to get these ads out of my face. Just want the X use it there, and you know, a small little detail in the open world is the pro tag actually looks at the demons as they're coming to him. And like that's just like something small I noticed that I thought was pretty cool. Reverse fusion exists, which I'm so thankful for. It allows you to see what like from in your party, like what fusions, like what no, let me restart that. Okay. So in the compendium, you can see like from your party, like what demons you can make, or from like from whether just your entire compendium, you can see what fusions you can make for the demons that you have, which pretty nice. I like that a lot. I like seeing which like in case I need a demon that uses fire or a demon that uses electric, whatever I need. I like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. So something I forgot to mention while I was talking about all the battle elements is the fact that physical skills now cost P, which
Cost what? Say that
I
again?
it cost they cost MP instead of HP now,
That's odd.
which I mean I'm not bothered by it, but it's just something I have to get used to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a better change. I won't like I'm not gonna deny that, but it's just something I gotta get used to. Now, all that is good. However, there's some major problems. I think they basically all come down to it's on the Switch. The FPS is super inconsistent, even
Fuck.
when in docked mode. Even when in docked mode, the FPS is consistent for me. I think I used the handheld mode for maybe 2 hours total, and I think I prefer it over the docked mode because in docked mode, when you watch cutscenes play or like there's stuff going on the screen, you can see like the individual pixels. Like you can tell that this was downscaled pretty hard, and it bothers me when I'm looking. Like it just tells me, hey, this game that you're playing is on the Switch, by the way. So I think I prefer. I don't know if it's just because the smaller screen, I'm not able to notice them as much, but I think I prefer handheld mode. Along with FPS issues, though, there's a lot of pop in, which it makes me throw up. I think I keep walking forward, and oh, there's a rock. Oh, there's a tree. Oh, there's another demon over there. Oh shit, there's a vending machine. Ew. Blech. But I mean, outside of like just complaints of it not like running, it runs well, but just besides those two issues, I mean, it's okay. It's a pretty standard experience, I would say. But the game itself, game of the year. I haven't even finished it. Like
Wow.
I don't know how. I don't even how long. I think it's 50 hours. But so far of what I've played, this is my favorite game that is released this year.
Wow. That is a
That's
big statement.
Because
Holy
okay,
shit.
I don't know if it's simply because I am an RPG baby and like RPGs are a lot of what I play. But no other RPG that has come out this year, or any other game for that matter, that has come out this year, is really compared to SMT so far in my experience. It's giving me what I need. It's giving me what I've missed. Because I can go back and play any other SMT game, but let's say fucking in Nocturne, physical build carries you through the entire game. Persona 3, physical and magic are both insanely good. So it's like you can go play those games, but you're gonna get like a pretty repetitive experience because you've already played those games. Assuming obviously you've played those games.
Yeah.
This one is completely different because they flip it on its head. They said, let's do something different here. There's a lot of different battle systems too, which I don't want to spoil, but they're very fun. And this is honestly my favorite game of the year so far. Like I'm gonna keep saying it, and until if even Halo comes out this year, we'll see. We don't know, but so far this is my game of the year.
Well, that is okay. I want so fucking badly for me to not have any responsibilities so I can play that shit, but doesn't look like that's in the cards. But I will go for it, and I will see if I can get into it as hard as you have. That sounds fucking fun. I like that. I like how that's.
It's awesome. I'm telling you, it's probably the best game that's releasing this year. Like I will die on that hill. We'll die on that hill because it's so good, so good. So good, so tasty. Mm-mm.
So fresh and so clean. So Twitter.com's erupting right now. Because GTA the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, is out.
Oh, right.
Now, look, a lot of people are saying a lot of things. And you know what? Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. And motherfuckers act like they forgot about GTA. All right? You want my take on this shit. You see all this bullshit on Twitter. You see all these fucking people saying how trash it is. You want to know my take? In the words of Public Enemy, don't believe the hype. Now, I have played this collection on my Xbox Series S and my Nintendo Switch. Okay?
Correct. All right.
Now, the Xbox Series S versions of these games, they're fine. They're perfect. They run great. You got your fidelity mode, got your performance mode. You know, it's got the updated mechanics. It's got all that shit. The Switch mode has all the Switch version has not the fidelity mode, not the fucking performance mode, but it's a little bit worse, which is to be expected because it's a Switch version. So I've got some stuff written down. The Switch version runs okay. There are frame drops. Just depends on what you're doing. The Switch version, you remember how you mentioned that you prefer playing SMT5 in handheld mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, playing the GTA Trilogy docked is not the wave. Not the wave. Play that shit in handheld mode. Nope.
What's the main factor?
It just looks odd in docked. It looks like it's a blurry kind of. Like when you're looking at it from handheld, it's way clearer. Like, no joke. So play that shit. Play that shit undocked. Play that shit while you're taking a dump. Play that shit while you're laying in bed. All right. Play that shit anywhere but your TV. All right. It's really weird that it's like that, but I prefer handheld mode anyway. You know.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
There's music removed, which is obvious, but it's consistent with the mobile port. So if you play the mobile port, all the music that was in there is still here. So unfortunately, that means that Billie Jean's not there, which sucks.
Yeah, I saw that, and everyone was super upset.
Everyone was super upset like this didn't happen fucking 10 years ago. Where were y'all at then? Huh? Sucking your mama's tit. That's what y'all were doing. All right. Trust me, it's bullshit, but I get it. But, I mean, other than that, it's beautiful. It runs at 60 frames on my Xbox Series S. You know what I mean? I like the fact that it's on Switch. It's not perfect on Switch, and honestly, I'm kind of tired of expecting Switch games to be good because most of them run like fucking dog ass. if they're third party. Like,
unfortunately,
it's only first party Nintendo games that run like they're actually made for the fucking thing, and everyone else just like runs like dog shit. But you know what? I'm kind of tired of expecting the Switch to perform well, honestly. I mean, other than that, it's everything I expected it to be. I had my expectations, and I'm fine. And a lot of these people on the internet who are talking shit, you know, didn't even plan on buying it anyway, and they bitch and complain that they can't even play the originals anymore. And it's like, where were you at with the originals on that shit anyway? Y'all weren't playing them there, you know. Which I get it, you know. I get that. I get being upset that they've been delisted, which I agree, it's fucking stupid. But y'all are saying that it's like a massive problem, like y'all were playing the originals anyway. I own the originals on Steam. I own them on my PS2. I own them on my PS3 and on my PS4. I bought them at every opportunity I could. Where were y'all? You know what I mean? And guess what? Go ahead. Say it again.
I was just gonna say, I feel like to be upset about this problem just shows that you don't have it. I guess you don't already own it. Like, why would this affect you if you already do?
You should put your money where your fucking mouth is. You know? Mm-hmm. I did. I bought this shit on 2 separate platforms. You know what I mean? And it's fine. I haven't had any major technical issues except for on the Nintendo Switch. That's it. It had a day 1 patch that fixed a lot of the bugs people were seeing in the pre-release gameplay. It's gone. Runs fine. The only like real thing that I'm upset about is that San Andreas doesn't have co-op anymore. That's like it. Honestly, for me. Like,
so it's a good package, you'd say?
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna play the fuck out of all 3 of these. I'm intending on it because it's good. It's worth the money. A lot of people are complaining about the price tag, which it's like, this is more than you'd ever get most anywhere else. You know, like Bethesda are charging slightly less than full price for just a graphical upgrade and some Creation Club content. Couple new mini games. But here we've got 3 classic games running in a completely new engine, with added mechanics and a beautiful new art style. You know what I mean? And it's like, and niggas are still mad? And niggas are still mad? Your bellies weren't full? I believe it was someone at Valve who said this. I don't remember the name, but someone at Valve said this. Is like, if you gave everyone in the world a free blowjob, someone would complain that they didn't cup the balls right. So,
very true.
So,
very true.
Like, I see so much hate for this shit, and I'm just like, it is exactly what I expected it to be, and you guys just needed to temper your expectations. I just expected 3 good-looking PS2 games, and that's what I got. Yes, of course, I have problems with the fucking Nintendo Switch technical issues. I wish that system would handle anything thrown at it with a modicum of fucking art prowess, I guess. I don't know. That system just sucks ass. All right, it's only Nintendo who knows how to fucking work their own systems. You know, we should have learned this by now. All right, but
yeah,
it's fine. Go play it. If you haven't played the originals in a while, go play it. And if you're so fucking butthurt about not having the originals anymore, you can emulate them. For what's the price tag on that? Oh, $0.00 USD. So
$3.99.
$3.99, baby. $3.99. So it's like, get the thing. Put your money where your mouth is. Go play the shit. All right. Okay. Y'all are just salty that the smoke and mirrors aren't there anymore. I saw so many people complaining that they could see Los Santos from Bone County, and I'm like, yeah, it's almost like San Andreas wasn't very big to begin with, and it just looked that way because they couldn't render all of it at once, and now we can, and it looks small as shit. It's because it is. All right.
How it's been, right?
Like my second favorite GTA, period, full stop, is Vice City. All right, and that map is tiny, minuscule, fucking a blip. All right, that's how big Vice City is. But guess what? Still a great fucking game. Doesn't matter how big the map is. It's all about the motion in the ocean.
You said that a game, but all right. So I mean, if I can ask you, right?
Yeah.
So, why are people so divided on this art style, right? Because I've seen some screenshots where people purposefully take like a really ugly picture.
Yeah.
Or it's it's like a lot of stuff is happening on screen that it kind of looks bad from like a certain angle. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, is it really that bad when you're actually playing, or are people just like nitpicking?
It looks beautiful. My God, you should see how it looks when you're cruising down Vice Beach at like 10:30 p.m. listening to Out of Touch by Hall & Oates. You should see it. It looks even better than it does in your memories. It's great.
That's a hard one to beat. Damn.
It's great. And it's like I enjoy this. All right. I didn't lose too much. All right. My favorite radio stations are mostly still intact. So I'm not too butthurt about all this. You know, the games control better than they used to, because those old games used to fucking handle like ass. All right. And they look way better. I know some people will complain about, you know, certain characters looking a certain way, but it's mostly just down to either the art style or unflattering screenshots. You know what I mean? And it's like, I can understand some of the technical flaws, especially on the Nintendo Switch, but it's like, if you're trying to, you know, go out of your way to make this game look bad, which a lot of people are, just because you're upset with the fact that they took the originals off and, you know, you don't want to play this shit, then I'm like, then I think, okay, shut the fuck up and stop complaining about not having GTA 6, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like they're like, especially when it comes to Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar in general, people will never be satisfied, you know? So many people will complain about this game and say, why don't we have this instead of GTA 6? Why, yada yada yada. I'm sorry that your mother didn't give you attention. You have to fucking eat your meat and potatoes before you can eat your pudding, dog. And we got Red Dead 2, and Red Dead 2 is one of the best games I've ever played in my life. All right, GTA 5 was a great title, you know, and I understand being upset that it's being re-released again, but if you want to support something that's not GTA 5, you can buy this. You know what I mean? This is a way to vote with your wallet to say, I want to play these old games on my current hardware. Perhaps Rockstar will release GTA 4, the definitive edition. You know what I mean? It's like perhaps we'll get an updated Red Dead Redemption 1. I heard there were rumors that Red Dead Redemption 1 was getting remastered. So it's like, vote with your wallet, dog. If you want to see something new from Rockstar, but you don't want to have to keep paying them through GTA Online or whatever, you just support the other shit that's not that. You know what I mean? It's like,
I think the problem particularly with GTA, right? That it's so big that everyone fucking knows what, like, everyone knows what GTA is. Mm-hmm. Everyone can say, why don't we have this? And then when that thing comes out, in this case being GTA 6, you're gonna go buy it, right? And then they're gonna be like, oh, but then why isn't this here?
Yeah,
why isn't that here?
It's GTA is not. GTA is made by Rockstar Games, not RGG Studio. Okay, if this were RGG Studio and we went 2-3 years without a game, I'd understand why you'd be pissed off. I'd get that. All right, but this is not. But this is Rockstar. They redo everything every single time. All right, on the games on the PS2, it was different. They were asset flipping everywhere in those games. We're using cars, we're using sound effects, getting the same voice actors and everything to come back, and they were cranking those games out hardcore. Okay, but now we're in the day and age where they are taking so long that they redo everything from scratch, and plus they got sued like 2-3 times because of their crunch culture. Okay, so calm the fuck down and wait, so we know that those people are fucking breathing over there. All right. I understand wanting to criticize them for their bad decisions, and I criticize Rockstar and Take-Two all the fucking time. All right, I hate capitalism as much as any other fucking half-decent socialist. All right, but guess what? Take your fucking time. Slow the fuck down. Let them breathe. Let them work. Let them go see their families. You know what I mean? You guys who are complaining about this shit are the reason why they got sued. Why so many people missed their fucking like children's birthday parties and shit just to get Red Dead Redemption 2 out. Like y'all are the reason why. Like shit's wild, but on the whole, I recommend it, and anyone who says they don't recommend it can suck my fucking dick. All right. And speaking of sucking dicks,
hey guys, Adam from the Editing Bay here. Just wanted to add a little addendum to the Grand Theft Auto Remaster discussion. I will say that the rain effects do look pretty bad, and that some characters like Asuka look like jokes. but my overall opinion is still that the remasters are a fun way to re-experience some old classics by official means, and that I'd be willing to play more remasters from GSG so long as we can move up from here. Those kids are diamonds, I'm telling you.
Oh, what? Oh, yo.
You know who else can suck my dick?
Who else
Is
can suck your
the
dick?
NFT market. And not only can they suck my dick, but they can suck the IRS's dick. Because the IRS is coming for them now.
Wait, really?
Now, in the most recent House bill that passed,
Oh.
I don't know if you heard about it, but in the whole infrastructure bill that got passed, there was a part in there that changed some regulations surrounding digital holdings, i.e., NFTs.
Right, yeah.
Which means that any digital transaction for something like NFTs over $10,000, which a lot of them are, have to be reported to the IRS, and that money has to be taxed. Which
Finally
is what NFT bros were saying was the whole best point, was that A, there was no IRS to get involved, and B, that was untaxable income. And now that is taxable income, and the IRS is going to hear about it, so you can suck my fucking financial dick. Fuck NFTs. Just continuing that war. Fuck NFTs up and down the block. Them niggas are getting fucked financially. And you know what? You know what? We love to see it. Suck my capital gains tax dick, bitch.
Discord crying real hard right now.
Yeah,
Damn.
right? Lazy Lion NFT motherfucker and motherfucking bullshit. Bored Ape Yacht Club. Crypto bros just keep getting harassed online, and I fucking love it. You're about to be a hashtag right click victim, and by right click I mean tax evasion. All right, about to be the victim of your own crime. Like, the IRS is coming. I like that shit. I typically hate the government, but you know what? I do love to see crypto bros get smashed. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know.
This is good. I didn't hear about this. I'm very glad. My week has suddenly become so much better.
I had to put that in the docket because I was so overjoyed. I retweeted something about it. I'm surprised you didn't see it, but
I didn't.
Yeah, NFTs are gonna get a little bit more regulated now. Which, if all goes well, they'll be regulated just as much as traditional art, which means that crypto bros aren't going to want to get in on it anymore, which is good. They can go be annoying in some other space. Preferably not mine. Preferably a noose in their attic. So, Spider-Man has joined Marvel's Avengers, and he looks like shit. Like shit. I'm going to play him. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to play him. I'm going to fucking put my money where my mouth is. Well, it's free for me because I'm on PlayStation, but I'm going to see what he's like, and I'm going to probably grind him up to level cap, and I'm gonna give the full analysis on how fucking average he is in that game. Did you watch the trailer?
No, I actually did. Okay. I did see the trailer. Hold on. And I saw that there were some like promotional screenshots, but I saw nothing else.
Okay,
and I'm
watch it right now. Watch it right now. It's just like he doesn't look like it looks like unfun is what it looks like. It looks unfun.
I don't know. Like it's obvious they're trying to make it look like he plays like the actual Spider-Man game, but like no, no, I don't.
Yeah,
something feels odd. I don't know if it's just because his anime like a little bit. I don't know what the word would be.
Say that again.
I don't know if it's just because their animation or his animations look. I don't know what the word would be, but just kind of. I don't know, dead, robotic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
I don't know. Looks weird.
It looks like it's in Marvel's Avengers.
Which it unfortunately is.
Yeah, right. My God. I just like, I played that game a lot, before the DLCs came out, and I had a lot of opinions on that back when it came out. And my opinion on it really hasn't changed. It doesn't. They're not adding in the content that I would like to see. Like, I love Spider-Man, and I'm really excited for him to be here because, you know, I said that was the only reason why I bought the fucking game in the first place. You know.
And then you get him a year later.
Yeah, a year and change fucking later, and this fucking sucks. But it's like they're not adding in the content that I think would make the game better. You're still only fighting aim guys for the most part, and it's like I wish we could get a better variety of enemies, you know, and a better variety of locations. That's what I want, and that's not what the game's giving me. So it's just like, oh well. Like, we're gonna get Spider-Man, but we're not gonna get a new location. We're not gonna get a new enemies. We're just gonna get a new character. That's it. It's like, wow. Thanks, asshole. Really, real helpful. It's like take a apparently like Guardians of the Galaxy was good. Why can't you guys cross over with that fucking game? That game was actually good apparently. So,
have you played it yourself?
No, I just heard it was good. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done having expectations.
For Avengers, it's like, no, that's good. It's good.
Fuck them.
Didn't Square Enix come out and say, yeah, Crystal Dynamics was not the best choice? Like, didn't they come out and just straight up say that?
I think so. I do not remember. Maybe they did.
Oh yeah, Marvel's Avengers. Crystal Dynamics is a bad choice, Square Enix says.
You know what would have been a better choice? Is not shitting on Crystal Dynamics, but instead not making a fucking MMO light Avengers game. Maybe that would have been a better fucking choice. Maybe you should make a single player brawler. All right, you know, like all the best old school superhero games were, and not tried to copy fucking Destiny and Borderlands. All right. Two game series that I think do not lend themselves well to superheroes. Mostly Destiny, fuck Destiny. Anyway, no, I think it's not that Crystal Dynamics is a bad choice because the brawler gameplay in Avengers is pretty solid, but it's just the MMO stuff that gets in the way of that game being good. You know, that's the bad part.
Yeah,
the constant Radiant quests and the fucking piss poor update quality, and it's just like it's like Fortnite and fucking Destiny invaded an Avengers game is what happened. All right, like how Fortnite's getting invaded by Naruto now. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that was a meme. That was a meme so long ago, and now it's real. And I wanted to kill myself.
Manifested the meme. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, I hate it. And my friend was like, you know, I shit on Fortnite for so long, but now they got anime characters in it, and I want to play it. And I was like, I hope your fucking parents die in a car crash. I don't know. Fortnite keeps taking away everything that I love. They took away Street Fighter. They took away G.I. Joe. They took away Marvel. They took away Tomb Raider. They took away LeBron James. I'm kidding.
LeBron. They're also taking away Boba Fett, by the way.
Yep.
If you didn't see.
Mm-hmm. I did see. And they're taking away Naruto now. And it's like, man, I wish Fortnite would just stop. I wish someone just unplugged the servers. Just on accident delete all the games or all the stuff from the servers and just wipe it. Just on accident. I didn't say anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just saying, if someone does it on accident, I'm going to party in the streets. All right. Fuck them. I'm not having fun with that shit. I hate Fortnite. That game's not fun. You know.
Hasn't been fun.
The game hasn't been fun since like people started using keyboard and mouse on consoles. All right.
Yeah, that was cringe.
People still do that shit.
I mean, like when it all began and people were like, "Oh my god, guys, I'm the best. I'm the best."
Fortnite hasn't been fun since like season
PS4.
Fortnite has not been fun since season 4. And that was in 2018. So that should tell you something. The skill ceiling for that game is just way too high to the point where if I take a break from it, I'm gonna come back and there's like so much new tech that I'm just like, fuck this shit, man. It's like easier to play fighting game than just play Fortnite, man. So fuck it. Fuck that game, man. Stop having shit in that game. Stop having fun. I'm tired of letting people enjoy things, man. Live down here with me.
Especially Fortnite, man.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about letting people have fun no more, bitch. I'm Oscar the Grouch. I don't give a fuck. I'll ruin your fucking day. That shit making me feel mad grouchy.
I mean, if it's sad because people keep buying their skins. It's proof because they
Yeah!
keep adding skins. At first, it was Naruto, and then it was League of Legends, and then Boba Fett. Like in the past few days, anyways. Like it's just gonna keep going and going and going.
My God, they're crossing over with League of Legends. Holy shit!
It's part of the new show. Whatever the fuck it's called. It's on Netflix.
Double Virgin no Jutsu. Shadow cloning virgins, dude.
Right.
Now you got League of Legends and Fortnite. Great day for annoying people. You know. So I've heard rumblings that something's going on in Final Fantasy XIV, and I want to know about it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Would this
What the
have to
fuck
do with?
is going on with the housing market? What's happening?
Okay. Look.
Look.
I'm not saying.
I heard a segment on it on Castle Super Beast this past week, and it sounds crazy as fuck. So I need to know what's going on over there.
So I just want to say this has been a problem. I think since before Shadowbringers, so that was way before I even started playing the game myself. So hear me out for a second. Let's say that you decide I don't want to live my life anymore. I want to spend the rest of my days playing Final Fantasy XIV. I don't want to do anything with my life. Well, the first step would probably be to get yourself a house. I mean, it sounds pretty easy, right? It's a fucking, you just go up to some random lot in the game and, oh, thanks for the free, not free house, but thank you for the house. Because, that's how it works. And at least I know ESO, which is Elder Scrolls Online, you can just buy a house and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
How about that's not the case? How about we do the funny and make it so where we only have 3 major cities, which they are going to fix. I'll get to that later, though. 3 major cities with only 30 plots of land, with I think 10 little instances between them for each server in the entire game.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You're limiting housing to a select few thousands of people of the millions, literal millions that play this game on a weekly basis. That's not an exaggeration. There are only a few thousand people in 14 that have a house because of this, and it's so fucking cringe. So how it works is that I think you have to log in every 45 days and tend to your house so it doesn't get put up for sale.
Yeah.
In the instance that does happen, you want to know. So how would you?
I heard about this. I heard about this.
Okay. So
aren't people squatting and leaving their shit on so that as soon as a house gets demolished, they're just spamming A to confirm the purchase so that the other 50 people who are doing it don't get to fucking get it? Is that what's happening?
Yep. Right? People will straight up set up macros just so they can buy a house. So,
dude,
just so I can put it into perspective, right? So the house, you have to wait for the house to actually get auctioned up for sale, and when that timer starts, I think it's a 96-hour total period. So for 96 hours, somewhere in those 96 hours, or however long it actually is, I don't know. I haven't cared to get a house myself because this is a fucking mess. Somewhere in those 96 hours, the house will actually be purchasable. The game doesn't tell you when. So you have to sit there and wait. Keep clicking and seeing if it's up for sale yet. keep clicking and seeing if it's up for sale. So people will straight up set macros for this. They will go to sleep with a macro running or a script just to make sure they get a house. And
That's
of
insane.
those people that actually do set that up and actually go through with trying to get this house, only one person gets it. And there are a few dozen people for each house that are always waiting. No matter where you go, no matter which city it is, like there's always going to be people waiting. If there's a house for sale, there's going to be people there, no matter what. So that's the current situation with the housing market. It's not fun. I know that there are different like reasons. Like people just want house either for their FC or for themselves or for them and a few friends, like whatever. So like the fact that they don't like split these I wouldn't know exactly how to do it either, but make it so to where these houses in on this land are only for like this amount of like an FC or for a group, not for individual purchase, which would make sense, but I guess not. The only thing they do is say, hey, this is a large, medium, or small plot of land. Thumbs up. So, yeah, it's
not
God.
Cool. It's the fucking Slumdog Millionaire, dude. Niggas are slumlording in Final Fantasy 14, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, aren't they? I heard tell that they're introducing like a private island for you or something for the players or whatever.
So I think what that's referring to is there's gonna be a new. They haven't really said anything about it. They've shown only a few screenshots. It's gonna be like a new farming. I don't know if it's gonna be a mini game or some farming like event, whatever is gonna be going on with that, which is basically that. Yeah.
Oh my god!
But with Endwalker, they're gonna be releasing a new city, which is from the first expansion of the game. So you can see how they are on the fourth expansion. The Endwalker is going to be the fourth expansion. They're just now releasing a new city for housing from the first expansion. So they have some catching up to do.
Jesus Christ!
But with Endwalker, there's going to be a new city releasing, and with that, a new way to actually have a chance. Basically, it's going to be a lottery system. Like you go in, pick it's either or you get a number, and whichever number is picked gets the house. Which, if you ask me, is way better than just having people.
Well, it's better than squatting, but that's still shit.
Yes, I mean, would you rather have people just sitting there doing absolutely nothing?
Would rather the housing data be a world stored like locally on your fucking device or something.
Hey, that would make sense. But
yeah, that would be cool. So it wouldn't have to take up so much fucking server space or whatever. That would be sick. That'd be cash. And then you could have all the shit that you want there. But I bet there's probably some like logistical thing. Oh, we don't want hacking and cheating in the house world. It's like, all right, well, it looks like there's fucking actual slumlords in the real one. So, what do you want?
Pick up your mind.
All right, it's better to have hackers and cheaters than to have fucking filthy capitalists. All right, Final Fantasy 14 filthy capitalism DLC, dude.
It's just the housing market.
The money talks expansion pack. All right, Final Fantasy 14 capitalism reborn. That's what it is. Jesus Christ. Cash walkers. I don't know. That's like insane to me that they're just doing this shit. That the housing situation got this bad. It's like, what is this? Real life? Is this life imitating art imitating life? Is that what this is? We're a fucking housing crisis in the United States, and we're having a fucking housing crisis in Final Fantasy 14? What the hell?
14.
I play video games to escape reality. Not live in it even harder. Imagine that you're just some like average Joe and you just like are like the biggest fucking property owner, fucking mogul in Final Fantasy 14. You're just Jim at the fucking warehouse. All right, guys, gotta go home. All right, let's start selling some houses. Let's start a fucking bidding war that drives out people. We got gentrification in Final Fantasy 14. That's what we got. That's what we got. Final Fantasy 14 redlining DLC. That's what this is, dude.
Stop DLC is part of the sub, baby.
Dear God, that's what you gotta pay for.
You're getting you're paying to get fucked from a house. So, yep.
So, the Stone Ocean shit got leaked. First 12 episodes got accidentally put on a Netflix. Because Netflix did
accidentally do that, Netflix. Come on. Son.
Accidentally did a fucky wucky and allowed us to see what the intro and the outro look like. Them shits is hitting. I'm not going to play them on the podcast, but we've both heard them, right?
Have I haven't. I haven't seen anything.
You haven't?
You told me about it.
You didn't watch it or listen to it?
For it? Nope.
Fuck! That's crazy! Alright, well, the intro and outro, smackaroonies. Alright, they're good stuff. Especially the outro. Outro's good. Haven't decided where I'd put it in the ranking yet. It's funny because last week, after last week's podcast, Joe and I decided to sit down and rank like a bunch of stuff. And one of those things that we ranked was like our favorite JoJo openings and endings. And then this shit happens, and now our list is like irrelevant. So it's
are they both really that good? Damn.
I like them a lot. It would change the positions of certain things. All right.
Okay.
It would change the positions of a couple ones. I'd have to do some shuffling around, but like I said, it would have to take some time because I'd have to keep listening to it. Because
right.
We all know what the best JoJo intro is.
There's a full version of this
of Arab Bloody Stream. Yeah, it's a full cover. It's actually fucking good.
Oh, no.
Some would say it's better than Coda. But I dare not be the one to say that. That shit's funny as fuck. No, it's good. That's really all I gotta say without like going into like I wouldn't say spoilers, but some people just want to like watch it on day one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First 12 episodes dropping December something or other.
I think the first.
December 1st, yeah, December 1st, which is like 3 weeks away. I'm excited. I'm ready. You know, I've been gassing up Stone Ocean for a long time. A lot of people told me that Stone Ocean is trash, and I've been saying, nah, it's pretty good. Y'all niggas are just hating. And so I'm kind of really excited to see, to have the general public's opinion on Stone Ocean flip when the anime drops.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I'm part of that. I honestly dreaded like the first half of Stone Ocean. I thought that it was boring as shit and that nothing was really going on. But anyway, I mean, the other half was pretty okay. Like I liked it, and the anime is serving up to be the best animated part.
Yeah,
we'll
break the titties, nigga. You throw like a queer. This is gonna be so fucking good, man. I fucking love this shit. I'm like, man, I feel so validated, Joe. You gotta understand. I feel so validated.
Why do you say that?
Because it's like niggas shit on Stone Ocean for years. Niggas was saying, skip part 6, go straight to part 7, don't read part 6, Hope David production, don't animate part 6. And now part 6 is coming out, and niggas are like, oh man, I was a fan of Stone Ocean the whole time. And I'm just like, I'm just glad to see people enjoying it for once, okay? I'm just glad to see people saying positive things about it, because I like Stone Ocean, because I like attractive women, because I like interesting stand fights, because I like prison, because I like 100% pure oxygen in my nostrils. All right. I like this shit, man. This shit's gonna be fucking fantastic. I can't wait to see people take the animated scenes and put the real music over it. Shit's going to be fun. Okay.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
Yeah, I love that's one of my favorite things to do. It's just to go see like the JoJo stuff, but the real music is over it. That shit gets my peen bursting, filled to burst. All right, and so I'm gonna see what Summer's That's just gonna be fantastic. So that's really all I gotta say. It's crazy that you haven't still watched it after a whole couple days that it's been out there.
I mean, because you had sent me the message on Instagram, and I was about to actually hit you up as well, saying like, "Hey, it got leaked," and you're like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good." I just chose not to listen to it.
Yeah,
so it's not like it would affect my enjoyment of the part like whatsoever. I don't know. I just want to experience it like on day one, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just glad that because I wasn't able to watch the event because I was at work. So being able to have seen that is something that I enjoy. So last week I had this little bit where I was riffing on Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I said that I used to. I mean, not that I used to. I still do love making fun of the very first theme song for that show because we all know that goes having sex with the bees and the niggas. Dun, 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 dun. And we got a part 2 to that this week when Congressman fucking Paul Gosar threatened to kill AOC with an Attack on Titan meme. He said that he was gonna be having sex with the bees and the niggas now. Jesus Christ. Is this really American politics at this point? Is that where we're at? Is this what we're doing now?
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what's happening actually.
Christ. What the fuck happened?
We're using anime to cater to kids so they vote for me.
Got the power of God and anime on my side. He threatened to kill a congresswoman. Jesus Lord. With anime of all things, like any anime fans out there, and it's just like, why this? Like, if you want to say you want to kill somebody, then just say it. Quit being such a bitch. Honestly,
no need to put it behind the video. Come on,
no fucking balls. And even Twitter stepped up and said, "Hey, this tweet has been deleted."
It got deleted.
Oh, look at it. You sent it to me. It's been deleted. This tweet's been deleted.
Oh, hold on. Let me check.
I just sent it to you on Discord.
Oh my god. Let's go.
R.I.P. Bozo. Rest in peace. You won't be missed. Ha ha ha. Dude, holy shit. Wow.
What a wild turn of events.
What a turnabout. This is crazy. This anime and turnabout right now. That's what this is. My lord. You can't even see the quotes. Can't see the likes. Can't see the retweets. Holy fuck. Still watch it though.
I just find it funny that he uploaded that video on both his like actual official account and then his personal like Twitter account
on his fucking alt.
On his Finsta. What is Finsta? Will you end Finsta?
Will you commit to ending Finsta?
My god, that's so fucking funny. Oh man. Will you commit to ending Finsta? Oh my god, we need to stop. You need to not be like older than 50 years old. Like you need to be between like 25 and 50 in order to be an elected official in this day and age. Just lower it. Lower the age limit, not the term limit. That's what you need to do. Yeah. You can only the moment you turn 50 years old, you're getting fucking booted. All right. Same with the presidency. You can only hold the presidency for between 25 and 50. There you go. Then that would make the United States a lot more cutting edge, a lot more current, and get rid of a lot of Republicans. You know,
we would get a lot more of those videos. We'll say.
Yeah, split the parties into split it into 3 parties. You got a far left, center, and a far right. All right, and then you make it so only people young between 25 and 50 can get elected, and then the Republicans will never have power again. That's the preferred outcome, but you know, who is me? Who am I to comment on politics? It's not like I'm a working blue collar American or anything. No. I'm not like I don't hold the same amount of political power as like a fucking Facebook dad with wraparound glasses who talks about how Mexicans and other minorities need to leave the country or something. No, not me. Could never be me. Kind of person who would elect Representative Paul Gosar. All right, the kind of person who would elect Marjorie Taylor Greene. Kind of person who would who's gonna celebrate when Rittenhouse walks. You know, like I don't know if you've been keeping up with that trial at all. That kid's gonna walk. That kid's gonna walk harder than if he had 3 strikes and 4 balls, dude.
What?
Haha, baseball reference, you know, because I'm American. Yeah, that kid's definitely gonna walk. That kid's definitely gonna walk. So there's not even a chance at this point. You should see how the judge was treating the prosecution. Dude was an asshole. I think he needs to recuse himself. Also, the defense was asking hella leading questions. Like, I'm not a lawyer, but I saw that shit and I was like, I instantly knew what them niggas were doing. I'd be so pissed off if I was the prosecution. I'd be so pissed. Man, the one time I wish that we had that the defense that the legal system from Ace Attorney was real. Make this infinitely harder for the defense. But no, it's just like that kid's gonna walk. There's no fucking way that kid's getting convicted. That kid acted so fucking good that I think he's gonna go into Hollywood after he gets out. You know,
holy shit, right?
This nigga was walking around wearing shirts talking about how he's free as fuck. Talking about how he's glad that he shot them niggas. And before that shit even happened, he was talking about how he went to go shoot them niggas. And he did. He went and killed 3 people with an AR-15 he wasn't legally allowed to own. That kid's gonna fucking walk. So guess what? If America's gonna burn, it's gonna burn by the time this nigga gets acquitted on all charges. All right, America will burn harder than LA burned. All right, like I'm so serious. This shit's gonna pop off. That kid deserves life. Deserves the key to be thrown away. He's not gonna get that though.
Yeah, I feel like anyone with a working brain might think that they would agree with you, but
I'm not even arguing this from like a race perspective. I'm just saying that the defense is doing the bare minimum, and they're asking they're asking the most leading questions. The judge is biased as fuck. All right.
Oh yeah.
It's not even a question. All right. So it's like what work do they have to put in?
A minute yelling at them.
This case is an open and shut. This kid needs to go, if not on the murder charges, then on the weapon charges. Okay, open and shut. All right, but no, that's not what's happening. All right, we got a bad prosecution team and a fucking bare minimum defense team coupled with a biased judge, which means that this kid's gonna walk and we're gonna see some fucking backlash from it. So I don't know. Fucking Kyle Rittenhouse is a murderer who wanted to be a fucking vigilante, which he said, and the fucking prosecution wasn't even allowed to use that evidence in the courtroom. So it's like you listeners at home, tell me, all right, who's in the wrong here? A kid who admitted to wanting to shoot people, getting a gun illegally to shoot people, then shooting people and getting acquitted on those charges because of a defense team that is horrible at being fair, all right, and a judge that's horrible at being fair, or is it the prosecution for being trash? Who's in the wrong here?
Yeah,
I'm like that shit had me like heated as fuck. I was shadowboxing Kyle Rittenhouse. I was shadowboxing Kyle in the Rittenhouse. That's what I was doing. Like fuck, man, that shit had me so pissed off. It's like, not only is it fully plain to everybody around us that this kid's gonna walk, but it's like there's so many people who still believe that he's going to get acquitted, and I'm just like, to those people who like mostly politically like align with me, who think he's gonna who's gonna like, go away for it, I ask, are you stupid or are you just dumb? Did your parents massage the soft spot at your head when you were born? This shit, Brock Turner raped the bitch. He raped an unconscious woman and got off with like community service. So it's like, do people see these things and just choose to ignore them? It's plain as the day, as plain as a cloudless day, as clear as day that this kid's going to walk. That this is going to be used by the GOP as ammunition against people with actual, who are trying to actually make good changes. You know what I mean? And you people aren't fighting harder for this shit to be shit to be different. All right. And I know for a fact that the frontier isn't going to make it right this time. I know that's not going to happen. So, like I'd be fine with the kid walking if the frontier would make it right, but it's not going to. And that's all I got this week, you know. So, thank you for listening, for giving us about roughly 90 minutes of your time. I hope you go and have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, morning, whenever you're listening to this, and you're the best, whoever you are. Don't stop living your truth. Yeah, nigga! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
This man James Fallon has a Bored Ape Yacht Club profile picture now. Check. Oh wait, no, I almost sent that to the wrong person. Check Twitter.
And tweeting? Okay, let's see here. What? This is not real. This is not. No way, man.
Twitter. Yep.